What exactly made more than 45 million BTS fans worldwide stunned after Jungkook revealed something completely unexpected? What caused a deep shock reaction from Jimin, his close friend and group mate? This issue quickly sparked a frenzy across social media and fan forums, raising a big question. Is there a serious problem lurking within BTS, especially between these two key figures? In the K-pop entertainment world, especially for BTS members who have become global icons, every step in personal revelation always attracts public attention. However, this time what Jungkook revealed was different from what is usually heard. What started as a small rumor has become the main discussion topic across various social media platforms and fan forums. The tension grew stronger when Jimin showed a very strong emotional reaction, adding to speculation that something unusual is happening behind the scenes. According to several reliable sources with close access to BTS's internal environment, Jungkook's revelation is closely related to Jimin's condition, which has been tightly guarded from media spotlight. It was revealed that Jungkook had leaked feelings and conditions of Jimin, who had always hidden them behind his smiles and perfect public appearance. This statement turned out to be quite shocking and triggered a deep emotional reaction from Jimin. What exactly did Jungkook reveal? Some insiders mentioned that Jungkook openly admitted that Jimin is facing extraordinary mental and physical pressure during his military service. This is not just ordinary fatigue, but a warning of health risks threatening Jimin's well-being. This confession, which emerged in a moment of honesty, made millions of fans question the balance between military duties and the personal condition of BTS members. Moreover, there is a hidden issue regarding increasingly limited communication among members during the military period. Jungkook, known as a very protective and caring figure towards his colleagues, admitted how difficult it is to maintain emotional closeness when time and conditions are very limited. This makes the situation more complex and raises concerns about potential negative impacts on the group's dynamics after their return. Jimin's very emotional reaction upon hearing Jungkook's words, especially revealed in their meeting moment at the military gate, became the main highlight. Jimin's tears breaking in Jungkook's embrace not only showed how heavy the burden he carried was, but also demonstrated a strong bond and mutual understanding between them. This moment then went viral and sparked a wave of empathy from fans who began to understand another side of their struggle. This phenomenon also triggered broad discussions about the importance of mental health among celebrities and public figures. How does pressure from military duty, combined with extremely high public expectations, affect their psychological well-being? Several military psychologists stated that Jimin and Jungkook's case opens many eyes about the need for more systematic and open mental support for celebrity soldiers. Not only that, this issue also raises big questions about the role of the agency and military parties in maintaining BTS members' conditions. Have they provided adequate attention and facilities? Or are there still deficiencies that need immediate improvement so that this condition does not recur? Fans and observers demand transparency and concrete action to ensure BTS members' well-being during their service. From the perspective of popular culture and BTS's global influence, this case is very significant. BTS is not just a music group, but a symbol of hope and inspiration for millions. Therefore, every issue concerning them certainly has a broad impact, not only in music but also socially and psychologically. Jungkook's unexpected revelation adds a new layer to the narrative of their struggle, while also revealing the human side often hidden behind the glamorous stage. Various speculations have developed. Will this affect the group's future dynamics? How will the members balance their international career and the demanding military duties that require great sacrifice? Most importantly, what is Jimin's condition going forward? Will he be able to rise from the heavy pressure he faces? All these questions remain hanging, awaiting official answers. Big Hit Music, as the agency managing BTS, has not yet issued an official statement regarding this revelation. This lack of clarity makes fans increasingly anxious while hoping everything will soon improve. Amid thousands of speculations, the greatest hope remains on the health and happiness of BTS members, especially Jimin, who is facing difficult times. With this unexpected revelation from Jungkook, global attention turns back to BTS, not only as global stars presenting entertainment and quality work, but also as ordinary humans facing heavy life challenges. This story shows that behind great success, there is a struggle that must be faced with courage and sincerity. In the coming days, the public and fans will certainly continue to follow this news development with full hope and prayers. This important moment strongly reminds us that mental and physical health is the top priority, even for those who have reached the peak of success. Jungkook and Jimin, with all their honesty and emotion, have opened a very meaningful and deep discussion about the other side of celebrity military life. And in responding to the revelation that has shaken the BTS fandom world, it is only appropriate for us to collectively adopt a reflective and critical stance. Do you truly believe that the emotional moment in Jungkook's surprising confession actually happened? Or is this a narrative deliberately crafted to attract media and public attention? Isn't it true that every piece of information circulating, especially sensational ones, must be thoroughly examined before being accepted as fact? As consumers of news and observers of popular culture, it is our responsibility to ask fundamental questions. Does the article and report we read reflect objective truth? Or is it merely a fabrication exploiting BTS's huge name to gain clicks and attention? We live in an era where information spreads easily through platforms such as TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and various other media. However, behind this easy access lies a great risk of getting caught in the flow of hoaxes and disinformation that blur the line between fact and fiction. Are we skeptical enough when receiving viral news whose sources and validity remain unclear? Have we been wise enough to restrain ourselves before sharing unverified information? These are important questions we must continuously reflect on. Why? Because every rumor not properly clarified can harm the reputation, career, and well-being of the individuals who are the subject of the news. The critical attitude does not mean rejecting all information, but demanding strong evidence and ensuring truth before believing and spreading it. Have we considered all sides, consulted reliable sources, and compared various perspectives before drawing conclusions? Or have we hastily believed without clarification, merely because the news contains strong sensational and emotional elements? Healthy skepticism will help us become smarter and more responsible consumers of information. And the context of Jungkook's revelation and Jimin's condition being widely discussed, it should be emphasized that this information comes from various media sources that may not all be accurate. Therefore, we invite everyone not to immediately accept the news as absolute truth. Let us use common sense, verification, and careful consideration to avoid spreading hoaxes that only cause anxiety and confusion among fans and the wider community. Amid the flood of information, our moral responsibility is to maintain integrity and caution in responding to every piece of news. Thus, let us continue to learn to be reflective and critical, so as not to fall into the trap of sensationalism that harms many parties. Thank you for your attention and willingness to be part of this intelligent and balanced discussion.